Hello and welcome to You Should Play, a show where I put my short attention span to good use to shove all kinds of games in your face and explain why you should play them. On today's episode, I'll be talking about Crawl. Crawl is a top-down multiplayer dungeon crawler developed and published by Powerhoof. In this game, up to 4 players will find themselves trapped in the depths of the dungeon, immediately forced to fight to the death in a bloody betrayal. Death, however, is only the beginning for this adventure, as the spirits of your not-so-dearly departed friends will rise up from their bodies and do whatever they can to take back the mortality their souls desire. As the only remaining survivor of your group, your objective is to fight your way through the depths of the dungeon, slay the boss, and escape with your life. This is a task much easier said than done, as your fallen companions will all be fighting to steal your precious mortality away from you at every corner. The players that are in spirit form are able to inhabit traps and take control of an assortment of monsters in order to get the final hit on the survivor to take the body for themselves. The game is a constant tug of war, wherein every time you level up as the human, everyone else gets points to evolve the monsters they'll use to rip that body away from you. This battle for mortality ends with a massive randomly chosen boss fight in which all of the ghosts must take control of different parts of the monster and work together to stop their adventuring adversary from slaying it and escaping the dungeon. Slay the boss and victory is yours, but if you die on the 3rd attempt at felling that massive foe, then everyone except you will be free of the dungeon's grasp. Claiming victory over your opponents is quite the reward in itself, but the game goes one step further in that department. Every match you play earns you more gods to worship, monsters to evolve, items to equip, and traps to blunder into, making sure the game stays fresh dungeon after dungeon. From the aesthetics to the soundtrack to the gameplay in general, Crawl is a creative masterpiece that deserves much more attention than it's gotten. The visuals of the game are reminiscent of old arcade dungeon crawlers, but with a glitchy aesthetic that breathes life into every animation. The soundtrack and overall sound design of the game is filled with chiptune beats and effects that perfectly encapsulate the visual presentation along with the glitchy style. The music in the background of your dungeon crawling gives a blend of eeriness and action as you swing your weapons wildly at the horrors closing in around you. Crawl is a wonderful game that offers a local PvP experience reminiscent of the pre-Wi-Fi era. I'd recommend this game to anyone who wants a loud, action-packed afternoon with friends or family. The gameplay will be a hit for anyone who loves fast-paced hack-and-slash adventures, or just anyone who enjoys beating up their friends in games. And with the short length of each match, it's easy to pick up without dedicating a whole night to it. The simple controls and premise also allow for anyone to pick up the game and compete no matter the skill level. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. If you have any comments, questions, or game suggestions, you can put those down below or on my Twitter feed at MisspelledMoos. If you want to directly support my channel and other projects I'm working on, you can subscribe to my Patreon for just $1 a month, which will get your name in the credits of each video. The link for that is down below. Thank you again for watching, and have a great week.